What was my life like before the assault? I think that things were pretty much status quo. You would consider us an average family. We had 4 kids and felt like I was kind of at the top of my game as an interpreter. I was taking on more work and traveling. I had interpreted a few cruises, which was really cool, I thought. In January of 2014, I took a 2-week assignment out of town. And the last day that I was there, I finished up my job and I went back to the hotel, and it was snowy. I made it to my room and opened the door and dropped all my stuff inside and turned around to close the door, and there was a man in the doorway. He hit me in the head with a closed fist, and things went kind of fuzzy, and he dragged me back into the room and he raped me. I broke a couple of ribs and some fingers trying to fight until I recognized that fighting was making it worse, and disappeared somewhere inside myself. I woke up hearing someone scream. I was in a stairwell outside of the hotel. I was wearing a broken bra, and that's it. And it was below freezing temperatures, which actually probably saved my life because I had a brain bleed. Life after the assault was very challenging. I did not bounce back quickly. I was not able to resume normal life the way it had been. 5 weeks after the rape, I was scheduled to interpret on a cruise. Day 2, I'm sick, dysentery. I wasn't getting better. The one head doctor, she said, "Was there a chance you could be pregnant?" And I just say, "Okay, look, this is probably not, I'm almost sure I'm not, but I was raped, last month, and you should probably just go ahead and test me." She gives me the pregnancy test, and there was a second line, and I just stare at it. We made a stop in Cartagena, Colombia, and I was taken to this, looked like a little garage, this little hospital, and I had a translator with me who I did not need, because as soon as they put that ultrasound in, there was a little pea, and I've seen those little peas before, and that little pea was my son. And I smiled at him. I feel like the world would be telling me, "You're pregnant from something horrible. You should be angry and disgusted." And I felt this rush of fierce protectiveness over this baby. And I remember just putting my hands on my stomach and saying, like, I have to tell my husband. I have to tell my husband. And I said, I'm pregnant. And there was just a hair of a pause, just a split second. And he said, "Okay." I said, "Okay." What do you mean, okay? How is this okay? Like, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, my parents are going to freak. What are your parents going to say? What do we tell the kids? Like, my mind is going just all over the place. I'm like, how are you calm? And he said, "Honey, this is something beautiful." He said, "This is a gift." He said, "This is something wonderful that's come out of something so painful for us. We love babies." And I said, "Yeah, we love babies." And he said, "This is going to be awesome." I said, "Okay." He said, "We can do this. We can do this, Jay. We can do this." I said, "Yeah, we can do this." My story is not one about choice. I'm not telling my story to say, look, this is the choice that I made. I'm talking to emphasize the humanity of my son. He's a reminder that God is still on the throne, and that good still wins out over evil. In the grand scheme of things, when you look back and you think of the things that you'd like to take out of your life, I couldn't ever take back what happened to me, because it would mean not having him. And he's worth it.